Hi boys and girls. We're going to go over some things that we need to know before we do our math assignments this week and next. It's not new stuff. We've been practicing our number partners for quite a long time and in very different ways. So I just wanted to make sure that I was reviewing this with you, and then we'll talk about some of our other strategies so that we can use those while we're at home. Okay, so for number partners, you might have a couple pages that look similar to this where we have a number of objects and we have to draw a line to define those math partners. So I have whoo-hoo plus whoo-hoo equals 10. Now I have to come up with what those numbers are, but I want to make sure that I have 10 objects to start because that's how much I have all together. Okay, so count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now what I have to do is draw a line. And remember, I can draw a line anywhere that I want to. And so for now, I'm gonna draw a line here, okay? What that tells me is that however many objects I have here is gonna be my first number, and my next group of objects will be my next number, okay? So count with me. For my first number, for my first partner, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I write 6 here. Now my next group is, can you subitize or do we need to count? Okay, I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what that tells me is that 4 plus 6 equals 10. Now, can we come up with another set of numbers? I bet we can. Let me erase those lines. What if we drew the line there? What would our numbers look like? How many squares do I have on this side of the line? 1. How many squares do I have on this side of the line? Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that tells me that 9 plus 1 equals 10. Good. Now I want to just review some of our other strategies that we have worked on. That was for number partners. I want to remind the class what it means to subitize. So when we're doing some work in our books at home and we're doing working with 10 frames or a group of objects, I want you to try to subitize. What does it mean to subitize? Can you tell me real quick? Go ahead, I'm going to see if I can hear you. Did you say to see? Did you say to see and just know right away? That's what it means to subitize. So I really want you working those skills. And maybe we can do a video where you're practicing the subitizing. That would be fun. Okay. So we have addition strategies here, but they're also very similar to our subtraction strategies. We have 3 different ways that we can do our addition and subtraction. Okay, the first way is to count objects. Now we have all of our counting cubes here. Can you think of some objects at home that you can use? Maybe some beans or noodles or forks, or do you have any Shopkins or LOLs or little Lego guys at home, or Legos? You can use those, or marbles, or whatever you might have at home. You probably need about 10, and you'll need to have those available when you're doing your math. So we can use objects. We can count objects all together, just like I have a couple objects here. Okay, if I have them in my hand, and if I'm going to add to them, I can then count them all together, and that's using my addition strategies. Or if I'm going to take away, I can take some away. And that's how we use our counting with objects. The next thing that we can do is to draw a picture. Now do this if you can. Practice using this strategy. It's not a strategy that many of you use. So if I'm going to add some numbers together, I add pictures for the first number. So here I've got 2 flowers. My next number is 4, so I'm going to count those flowers and draw them, and then I'm going to count how many I have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So use that strategy if you need to. That's to do pictures. And the third strategy, the very last one, and one that I know we use a lot in class, is to count with our fingers. Okay? So you can definitely do that at home, whether we're doing addition or subtraction. Okay? So I have 5. I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, and I have 2 left over. Okay? Make sure we're circling our sign so that we know there's a lot of addition and subtraction in your assignments to come. So make sure that you're circling that sign. Okay, good luck.